Boss, well done today. That was hard work out there, but another brilliant 3 points.
A brilliant 3 points for us. Yeah, I think you're right. It was a tough day today. The conditions were abysmal, really, and probably came into play when we entered the stadium today in terms of how bad it was, wind swirling, rain, and everything as wet as that on the sideline. So condition played a little bit of a factor. In saying that, I thought we played very well. First half, we was well worthy of our goal. I thought we had a real intent in our moments going forward. Second half, we come out, I thought we started a bit slow, and then we had a 10-15 minute spell where we was very, very good. I thought we showed real pace in our attacks. I thought we stretched the game really well. We've had a couple of absolute glorious chances, really, that maybe on another day, if you put them in, and probably you should, that the game probably becomes a little bit more comfortable for us. And the way we want to play probably becomes a little bit more comfortable. In saying that, the back end of that game, it was that was nothing to do in certain moments of certain tactical element. That was a bunch of men who needed to just dig. You need to find something from somewhere. We was camped in. Ideally, that's not what we want to be. Of course, it isn't. You want to try and nudge control back, and certainly it's something for us to look at today when momentum swings in games, which it always does, how we can then get back that control. And we didn't manage to get that control back for large parts of the second half. What I needed then, and what we all needed, was just strap in and let's dig, let's go to places what are going to be uncomfortable, defend our goal like our life depends on it, and let's get out of here with the 3 points. So yeah, elements, of course, where we can improve for sure, but an absolute massive 3 points. And full credit to every single one of them boys coming in. John Egan's, Noah's only been back training 3 or 4 days. Josh Lauren, who had a massive impact as well.
Let's talk about the goal, though. The difference between the two teams, on paper at least. Anyway, Jaden told us during the week that there was more to come from him. Did we see that today?
I thought you see that. I think, look, Jaden's a player that I've obviously worked with for some time. I think you know what you get with Jaden. Honest as anything, with huge quality as well. And diligent, unbelievable professional. But we've been working tirelessly over the last 10 days in terms of when we attack in wide areas, finish attacks on the other side, wingers positioning, being in and around the box, at that back post, commit more bodies. We need to commit more bodies. It's been well documented, Grabbers, that obviously at this moment we've been falling a little bit short in the final third. Again today, I think 15 odd shots, 5 on target. That last week, 17 or 20 shots. We're starting to head in the right direction, and that's work. And that goal was the evidence of that from the training ground, really. And Jaden deserved that, mate.
If you can hear his overlook fans for us. Jay nearly scored one as well, that one they hit the crossbar. That was his, I don't know if you know, that was his 300th appearance for Burnley today. In terms of the time that you've worked with him, what sort of character, what sort of professional is Jay?
Yeah, words probably, there's not enough compliments and words I can give Jay, to be honest with you. Last week, someone who steps on the pitch with 5, 6, however long he came on, and then he has to go and take the winning penalty in the dying moment, shows massive courage. And to me, that means the absolute world. Just forget about football in terms of you judging a human being on bravery, courage and commitment. Jay Rodriguez proved every bit of that. And then again today, I thought he was first class for us, give us a platform in certain moments. Guy didn't get the goal, but overall his game brings vast experience, brings a bit of a calmness when we need it in a young team in certain moments. And that would have tested some of them today, that environment and how that game panned out back end, and Jay would have helped every bit of that.
And just finally, an awful lot of hard work out on that pitch today. The weather conditions, as you said, probably draining as well. A lot of the lads that were out there have been all over the planet over this last couple of weeks or so. And we've got Coventry on Tuesday night. How do you balance all of that?
Yeah, there's a balance to be had. Obviously, international breaks gives you a time to do work with the players that are left behind, but then it gives you dilemmas and decisions to make, because there's so many, or certainly some of them are so far out and they're coming in from all over the place. So Jeremy literally only landed yesterday morning, I think it was, or late Thursday night. You're looking at the time difference. We was up for pre-match at 9 a.m. This or 8:30 this morning. That was 1 o'clock in the morning for him, and the same with the game. So yeah, the boys that have come back from international trips have done very, very well today, and I don't think we can underestimate how massive that point is. I can't underestimate, and I never will, that them 3 points today, when we needed something, we had to dig to places there today, which gets you where you need to get to, and it gives you a real platform. Another clean sheet today. Another Trav pulled off a great save, and like I said, nudging away in the attacking third, what was very pleasing. I must mention the fans as always as well, Rabbers, first class, and supporting this team. And certainly in them moments, I get it may be tough. It's maybe a bit of a tough watch in certain moments, and a bit anxious and a bit nervous. And certainly as the game was going, probably momentum really away from us. It's probably a difficult time to sit there and see it. But like always, we needed them more than ever and put us through, and really pleased that they go on today with 3 points, and we now reset and get ready for Tuesday.